Hello. If you guys have seen my previous video of the Jujutsu Kaisen character tier list, I almost went on to a little rant about my theory between Sukuna and Itadori, and it's been itching at me, so I wanted to just debunk it with you guys. So essentially what it is Itadori, which is the eye, and Sukuna are somehow tied together, right? They're somehow linked. Because if you are to have someone take over your body, it wouldn't just be some tattoos looking stuff and like a couple eyes. If he could fully transform, he would change their body entirely, like the Hulk does to Bruce Banner, I think it is. He changes his body entirely, and then it comes back. Obviously, with anime, it's a little bit different, whatever. But I feel like there's some sort of link between these that hasn't been shown yet, and I feel like there's something there. So Itadori, right, doesn't have any curse techniques. He doesn't have any powers, really. But Sukuna has a lot. He has a bunch of powers. Right? And how I believe it, all these pluses are his powers. How I believe it is, since there's a little link, if Sukuna's inside, in a way, Itadori's body for a long enough time, these abilities will be etched into his soul, etched into his heart. However it works in the show, I don't know exactly how it works, but I know that you are born with it. I don't know how it exactly etches into your body that it's born, but I feel like there's another way around it, and is if someone's closely related is within you, can almost transfer. It's like memories with Attack on Titan, right? How the Titan shifters, once they get the powers, they get the memories. It's like linked through them. And soon enough, the longer Sukuna and the more fingers is the more powerful techniques, so larger pluses, like his more powerful techniques. The more fingers that Itadori eats, essentially the more powerful abilities that Sukuna will not be giving over to him, but Itadori will now get the chance to obtain. And obviously it will take time because it's like a slow etch. And I just can't get that out of my head because I feel like when the whole time was when Itadori and Gojo were talking about cursed techniques and cursed like energy, and how one is just a blast, and then the other is just like inherited. You can't have a curse technique if you're not born with it, like Gojo's like twist, where he basically just crumples a can and twists it. He does it to another guy's arm later. He can also just blast people with cursed energy. And when he goes on like how electricity works, essentially, the more fingers that Itadori eats, and the longer he has Sukuna controlled, the more abilities and the more appliances he will obtain through Sukuna. Because Sukuna has basically like, with Itadori and Gojo's whole like metaphor and like kind of like similarity between electricity and components, like this is just electricity, elec, and this one is like appliances. Sorry, my handwriting. This is like the appliances. These appliances will be like inherited to him, inherited down, because I feel like they're somehow related. And I know this sounds stupid, and you guys might be able to find a flaw, but I've just watched the anime, so I do not know the exact full story. But what I've watched and what I've like seen, I know there's another guy who talked something about this, and it's just been in my head. So yeah, I don't know what you guys think.